These flames, honestly.
But Miles meant it completely sincerely. You knew that about the
Yeah.
drafting, because that's the kind of guy Miles is. Me pressed
And
down.
it's neither veteran nor Miles drafting, but Breck.
Brex and
He's
Nat.
pressed
Okay.
the crown.
They have taken the crown. Ban Axe immediately. I mean, Midnight Axe is pretty damn scary. I think we've let it go through a few times, and I think someone pointed out the win rate is technically only 50-50. I think he's played it 4 times and he's lost in 2 of the Inhouses, but he's had some absolutely incredible Axe games, and you're better off just banning it.
Oh god, there's some quick bans.
Whoa, this is a speedy draft immediately, because they knew what they wanted. We're going to ban Axe, we're going to ban Rubik, we're going to pick Wind Ranger. They were so ahead of it.
Yeah. So that's all of Nat's pool gone.
And then they've banned Oracle and Snapfire, so those go some very popular support. Snapfire is one of the most popular heroes in the meta, but Oracle, that's one of our sort of meta-specific things, thanks to Debate Mail. Techies incoming. Big Red Man gameplay. Tim loves to see the Big Red Man. I mean, one Big Red Man has gone, that's Axe, so the other Big Red Man can now be picked. I mean, I like Miles because it means they had a second god from the, Greek and Roman mythology. Because now you've got Mars and you've got Zeus. I wonder if I add a third one. I guess they got Medusa. Medusa's from mythology, isn't it? From the Greek mythology. And I'm a big mythology nerd. So I wonder if I add another hero, it'll be another one, from that. But I guess then we don't want to turn to Smite, do we?
They are due to release a new hero, aren't they, soon? So
yeah, give us like Artemis or something, Be like another ranged carry. Pugna, there it is. I mean, against Wind Ranger, makes sense. Intelligent pick. Not respect banning Tiny after that performance. Add a Hydra, that'd be cool. Its ult is like grow more heads.
A Cupid.
The thing is, we don't want to literally become Smite and just add in loads of Greek and Roman gods, but I like that there's now 2 of them, Zeus and Mars. Well, Mars is Roman name for Ares, of course. Whereas Zeus's Roman name would be Jupiter.
I'm an Aries.
Are you?
That's my sign.
Star sign. What's your year on the Chinese calendar? Chinese New Year.
Unfortunately, I'm Year of the Pig.
Year of the Pig.
Yeah.
Dog represent. What's wrong with Year of the Pig?
Because pig.
But pigs are cool. Pigs are great. They're really clever and they find truffles.
10 seconds remaining.
Pigs are the best. Anti-mage first phase. Yeah, I like it. I mean, anti-mage against Sven, we actually talked about this previous game. And it's hard to say which is better, because if Sven can land a stun on anti-mage, goodbye anti-mage. But if you're a good anti-mage player and you're really paying attention and you don't get stunned by anything else, then yeah, you can't ever get stunned by Sven. We saw Veteran do a very good anti-mage. He's not on that team this time. But, I would never bet against an anti-mage, but then you can't bet against a Sven. So who do you bet for? I'm very confused. Bring back old in-house meta. What do you want to see, Ross? Like support, pos 3, pos 2, pos 1. Boring. They come online at similar times. Anti-mage is probably one of the fastest farmers in the game. Other than maybe Alchemist, Naga Siren, Meepo, Arc Warden. He's amongst the fastest farmers. But Sven doesn't need a Battle Fury. So even if Sven has a bad start, he can immediately go jungle. Whereas Anti-mage without Battle Fury is pretty sad at farming.
10 seconds
remaining. We'll see. We've got 3 heroes that were in the previous game already in this game. This is why I like Captain's Draft. Forces people to play other stuff.
Radiant team ban.
Blimey.
Yeah, quite rapid fire with the picks and bans today. We've gone 3 strength hero ban on the diet. Mars, Doom, and Timbersaw. They've gone for Slardar on the Radiant, so another strength hero band. Stormhammer Dispel is nice versus Pugna. It is.
10 seconds remaining.
Pugna has to get Blink Dagger, which he will anyway. because V-Man did last game. But then you have to wait for Sven to get the stun in, and then you have to decrepify. But if you don't perfectly time it, Sven will already have done his stun damage plus 2 auto attacks with the Echo Saber, so you're dead by then anyway. Grimstroke, okay.
Oh,
I mean, double Mana Void, double Pugna
Double
suck, yeah.
yeah.
That's a lot of regen. I guess it can hold Sven in place. Inkswell Anti-Mage, if you play that lane aggressively enough, that is pretty terrifying. Anti-Mage blinks right on your head, burns your mana, stuns you. Disrupt is maybe a counter pick to Anti-Mage because you've got the Static Storm, you've got the Glimpse back. So yeah, I like the Disruptor pick. He's got to be quite careful because Anti-Mage can quite quickly kill a Disruptor too. Another quick pick, Templar Assassin has been picked. I'm guessing that's Juju's.
I think, yeah.
That does let you kill Disruptor very quickly and has the ability to deal with Sven because you've got Refraction. Sven can't kill you quick enough. You have to be careful about Wind Ranger though, because if you get ulted, you don't have anywhere to go really.
10 seconds remaining.
Blimey.
5 seconds.
I'd love to see Big Balls Meepo. I would love to see a Meepo, but we don't see that many. Roids and Ross have played it. I'm not sure if anyone else has played Meepo outside the Moor Bros.
Dire team ban.
Viper. Okay, that is the hardest counter to Templar Assassin possible. You could argue Veno is as good, or maybe even Jakiro, but Viper is the #1 when it comes to countering Templar Assassin. Is it good against Anti-Mage? Well, Nether Toxin actually removes all of Anti-Mage's magic resist, which means you can bring him down fairly quickly. If you put Nether Toxin on top of him when he's stuck in a Disruptor roll, he's going to go down.
5 seconds remaining.
Anti-Mage also can't kill Viper very quickly. Viper is quite tanky, reduces attack speed when hit. Can get his ult off on Anti-Mage if Anti-Mage doesn't reflect it. So I like that pick. I think the Radiant are in a bit of trouble now, to be honest, but we'll see. Couple more bans and one last pick, and I think they need a
10 seconds remaining.
Pos 3.
Yeah.
Tiny is finally banned, but by the Dire, which has Debate Mail on it. I think the other team, I think both teams are looking for supports actually. Unless it's Wind Ranger support, in which case they're looking. They're looking for an offlane as well. Maybe both teams looking for an offlane. Wow, offlane being left till last is very unusual.
Yeah. Well, they've just banned Abaddon, so not sure.
That's a pos 3. Yeah, Tiny's a pos 4.
Yeah.
Could be a pos 3, I guess. The problem with pos 3 Tiny is you're not going to roam as much, and that's one of Tiny's strengths, the ability to just turn up in a lane at level 2 and just find a kill with Avalanche and toss under tower. I think he's one of the strongest gankers. There was a time when Earthshaker was considered one of the best roamers because of his fissure block, but I don't feel like he's anywhere near as strong as Tiny is.
Radiant team ban.
Underlord ban? Makes sense. Is this another Doom game? I don't think so, because Doom got banned. TA just has to do the El Grande jungle tour. Yeah, you're right. TA's going to have to jungle. I watched the pro game a long time ago. When I say a long time, a few months. And I saw TA versus Viper. Level 2, the TA was already committed to jungling. That's how bad the lane was. Wow. And this is a pro player. TA was like, I'm out. I'm just going to jungle. That's just pretty sad, isn't it? Yeah, she did start the Ancients, but you can't farm the Ancients at level 1. Or you can, but it would take you a very, very long time to kill them. So, just had to jungle. It's really sad. Viper is honestly so horrible for TA. I can't think of a harder counter. If TA is standing in the Nether Toxin, doesn't even get Psyblades. Can't spill, has to go melee range to hit any creep. It's just horrible.
Sad.
5 seconds remaining.
It's literally just counter after counter after. This draft is just literally pick a hero, counter it, then counter that hero, then counter that hero, then counter that hero. It's like we're playing Uno and everyone's got the reverse card.
Oh, I love Uno.
We're just repeating it until we finally finish the draft.
Radiant team pick.
Oh, Death Prophet.
Okay.
That's interesting because where do you run Viper?
Wait, is it Viper 3? Or is it DP 3?
You're missing something if you're not putting Viper against Templar Assassin. It could be DP 3, which is interesting. It gives you a silence to deal with the anti-mage. It's extra tower push and physical damage. It's an unusual pick, to say the least.
Yes.
Viper 5, no please. Please no. No, Tim, no. I don't want to see a Viper 5. Absolutely do not want to see a Viper 5. Stop encouraging them. And the final pick, Centaur War Runner. That makes sense. Gives you a bit of engage, gives you stun. I'm really interested to see what these lanes are going to be. Yes, it is Juju Templar Assassin. It is Nat on Anti-Mage, so putting their Immortal there. Midnight on Centaur makes sense. Kind of like Axe.
Debate male win range here.
Okay, that's going to be pretty terrifying, but probably a support. It's got the Arcana. I'm still waiting for the picks. Veteran Sven. He always plays one support, one core game. He says that every time.
Oh, so who is Miles going to play?
I need to make sure this. I have so many things I need to do these in-houses. It's actually insane. Right, one thing I need to do is I need to randomly generate a number. And I need to find out who's going to upload the games. So the numbers are 10 and 7. So I'll work out who that is later. Brex on Death Prophet.
Oh, wow. Miles on the Disruptor. I don't think I've seen him play support in these.
I don't think I've ever seen Miles play support, actually.
True. If he's not playing off lane, he does play other core roles. Like, we'll see.
I feel like he's more of a core player than a support player, but
yes,
you know, I really like seeing players sort of branch out. Can you get the poll going, please?
Oh yes.
Bit more chat engagement. Did we miss the hype train by 1%?
We did.
Oh, that's a shame. I should have just donate. Can I do my own bit? Can I give bits to myself? That doesn't make sense.
Right, I'm going to put the poll on to 2 minutes. But I think that's because 1 minute's too fast. Right.
All right.
So poll started.
Yeah, it's live.
Prepare for battle.
Could be worse. Oh, wait, no, it couldn't.
Okay, so it was Brex mid. It's DP mid.
DP
Somewhat
mid against Templar. Maybe
somewhat free. No, yes.
I just feel like, why would you not run Viper against TA? That seems like we're missing something there. The poll is actually quite interesting because at the moment I have 14 viewers, right? It goes, I had between 10 and 19 most of the stream. So it just kind of goes to show who's got it on the background and who's actually actively watching it. Or maybe people like pop in and out of the stream. But the people who are voting, they're the
background noise.
They're the true watchers. Feels bad, man, watching Sven Faces Void every game. Yeah, that's why I like Captain's Draft. Or maybe we'll put in some other modes. Or, you know, other funny sort of rule sets. I'd like to make up my own rule sets, you know, like no strength heroes, no agi, deathmatch mode. You know, things like that.
Yeah.
You know, Among Us, 1 imposter per team.
What?
I mean, that's obviously not anything that's possible, but it'd still be funny. Just attack your own team, sabotage them.
Oh my god.
3 bounties for the Dire. They're just cooking one there. I like seeing Brex mid. He has a very high win rate mid, and he's had some incredibly good plays recently on it. But I still feel like it should be Viper mid, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I think Templar Assassin is not particularly good against Death Prophet because Death Prophet has very high base damage and also has the Spirit Siphon, which just takes off the charges pretty quickly, so we'll see. But yeah, if we can do some... I'll poll people if they want to see things like, you know, different...
No agi.
Yeah, no agi, no strength, or roll like a different rule, and or deathmatch mode, or when I casted the Dota University tournament, which was like that, like Slax's Midas mode, they had a set of rules, and there were things like, you know, protect the president or whatever, and in that rule, you had one hero on your team you had to nominate at the beginning of the game, and if they died 3 times, the game was over. So you put it on like a Weaver or a Storm Spirit or something, and you have to play ultra careful, but if you were losing the game really hard, all you had to do was somehow find a few kills on the right hero and you could win. Midnight's taking a lot of damage here, but he's going to be fine. There's so much damage being exchanged in this top lane. Right, Radiant won the vote, so they think Radiant is favored. Is that maybe because of anti-mage? And now on anti-mage, I don't know. I feel like Dire's team, I would vote Dire. I'm not voting at the moment, I'm sort of abstaining, but my money is on Dire this game. Oh, great.
Sven and the Viper.
Sven, Viper, Death Prophet. I just feel like their team comp is a little bit more counter heavy than the Radiant. I feel like the Radiant have been countered, and the Dire have the counters, and also Sven. So, you know. What do you mean, how much money?
Are you betting, I guess?
Oh, right.
On
If I
Dire.
bet on Die. I don't know. 75p.
I thought you were going to say something else then. Blimey.
Yeah, I changed my mind. I was like, no, I'm not committing to that. Don't believe in offlane Viper. I really don't believe in offlane Viper. Even though he can build Guardian Greaves and he can build Pipe and he can build all those items which he needs. In fact, I don't mind offlane Viper that much, to be fair. I think it's okay. I just feel like they've missed the laning a bit here. Look, Juju's getting farm. He's getting denies. He's got 7 denies mid. Rex is really struggling mid. And this could have been a perfect lane for Viper. I still want to work out what they're doing. Oh, this is something we maybe are going to consider. Nat suggested it, and he was quite keen on the idea. But it's post-game interviews. What we'll do is, because we already talk about the game while we're in it, right? I don't think anyone wants to hear our analysis that much. So what we do is, as soon as the game ends, we just drag in the captain of the winning team and just instantly.
Yeah, we did that. We did that once with Veteran, and it was actually really good because he explained the way that he drafted because we were curious as to why he drafted a certain person.
Oh, debate mill, nice wind run away. They're so low. Somewhat. He's got mana for only for 1 more poison attack. Yeah, I think the reason is, Nat said, you know, we talk in the draft, in the post game, and we talk about, oh, why did they do this? Or I'm not sure they should have done that. But we don't actually know what they were thinking. So if we ask the drafters, we just pull them in and we say, all right, why did you draft this way? Or we ask the losing team, maybe, depending on who we want to ask. Oh, why did you draft this into that? And then they'll justify it. And we won't make it really long. They don't need to go on like a 10-minute explanation. Maybe we give them literally a timer, countdown timer, you know, 90 seconds or something. And we say, right, you've got 90 seconds. Tell me why you drafted this way. And then they just get a chance to talk if they want to. And BG, that's going to be first blood. I just saw that in time. Somewhat has been completely out of mana for the longest time, and Viper really needs mana. He needs to get some mana items. He really, really does. Only 1.1 mana regen. At least they could bring in a Bassi, maybe on Jabate.
He's not calling anything to him, like any regen.
Look at the damage in top lane. Everyone is so low. Oh, Veteran running back. He's got a bracer. Popped his last tango. I don't think there's something wrong with lane Viper. I just feel like you're allowing Juju to go 26 and 7 in the mid lane. That's a horrible, horrible mistake when you can shut him down with a Viper. That's my complaint. The idea about Viper being able to do well in a lane is obviously not a concern. Obviously, Viper wins every lane he plays within reason. Maybe some heroes Viper doesn't automatically win against, but still. Quite an oppressive lane hero on Viper. Bounties are up and no one is immediately going for them. Nat is already farming the easy camp. Look at Nat's items. Ring of Regen, Ring of Regen. He's queuing a Ring of Health. He's so desperate to get regen against this Viper. He's like, screw you, Viper.
Well, not if Viper doesn't have any mana. He still hasn't bought any more.
Oh, is he going to blink on top? There's the blink. A lot of damage. Now burning all of the mana of Jabate Mail. He's still got 2 enchanted mangoes. I think Anti-Mage in a way could be okay against Viper, because if you can burn his mana, it does stop the damage he can do to you in lane. At least that's in theory. Look at Juju's farm. 35 last hits at the 5-minute mark. Quite a lot ahead of Brex. He's only on 18. He's got double the farm mid. I think this game's going to be a lot closer.
Yep.
We've got enough money for Ring of Health on that. Is he going to blink all the way to the shop to buy it? Yeah, he is, isn't he? He's literally going to... He actually blinks towards it. Doesn't have any mana now.
Oh, and Jabate Mail saw that because of their ward.
He does,
so.
but look how much health regen he's got. He's got 12.4. Oh, there was a kill. Miles actually going to find a kill on Midnight with his disruptive plays. 20 gold for killing the Nether Ward as well. V-Man is actually playing a support Pugner this time, not a mid Pugner. So he's playing the same hero but in a different role.
Very diverse. In a way.
Juju already has 2 Wraith Bands and full treads at 6 minutes. Oh, V-Man, you're in a lot of trouble. Stormhammer will find the kill. Veteran's going to have to run, though. Look how low he is. No mana, no HP. He went for 2 points of Stormhammer. I guess that allows him to, you know, do a little bit more damage in a lane that's quite challenging for him. Oh, Miles just finds... Not Miles, Midnight. He just finds a kill on Miles. Max rank double edge. And Juju finally gets a kill mid. Brings down Brex. Eats both of his mangoes immediately. And now he can farm some neutral items. Dire still have a very slight advantage because Nat only has 16 last hits at 7 minutes. It has not been good for him. But then you've got a 49 last hits at 7 minutes on your Templar Assassin, who's now also turned up for a gank. But I don't feel like there are easy heroes to gank. Are you going to gank Debate Mail? I can't see it happening, so they're like, well, we're going to go on somewhat instead. You've got a long stun. Out comes the slow. I don't think they even needed Juju. He's going to turn up anyway for the kill. And he will find it. Now he's going to do some damage to Debate Mail. Look at this damage. It's huge. But Debate Mail, of course, saving his wind run.
The Radiant should really do something about that middle tower.
They're putting a lot of pressure onto this top tower. Both heroes level 5, V-Man and Midnight. Veteran, you've got to be careful. You have absolutely no mana. Not casting any spells there.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Seen enough of Brex. Had his camera up for a while. Forgot about that.
That's what the wispy glow on the tower.
Sorry, Brex. Swap off just as there's a fight mid. Brex is just fighting for it. It's close. Juju just manages to live there. That actually was a very close fight. Brex nearly had a chance to win that. But Juju is now 3-0. And Brex... Oh, the bar shot just misses. Debate Mail hoping he can get a cheeky kill in the mid here. And then he finds a regen rune. A regen rune when he's on 16% health and 15% mana. And of course it can't be cancelled now because he's in refraction. He could have gone for a deny on that ward. That wasn't a good play. But still, what a lucker, Juju. Having the absolute TA game of his life. There's a bit of a fight going in top Midnight. He's going to die to Miles. One more right click. No, he's actually still alive. Eats a mango. One more right click. Finally, he'll die. And Veteran, always on 1 HP. Lives yet again. He's managed to find a decent amount of farm. I think this is going to be a very close game because you have an incredibly fed Templar Assassin. But then the Dire have a Sven who's doing pretty well too. So it's very hard to say at this point who we think has the, you know, strongest start.
I feel like this is what happens, you know, the TA gets like a lot of kills early on and then he just snowballs from there.
Well, that's what TA can do. One of the strongest snowballing heroes in the game, I think, just because the amount of damage and minus armor you can put on against supports is just incredible. I don't know why they made the traps do damage. That's a very strange change. V-Man finds a kill on Miles. Veteran's in trouble. Doesn't have mana for his ult. Nice use of the slow by Midnight. Now he's going to go down, drained to death by Pugner. And V-Man finds a double kill. Like, one gank onto the Sven would be nice. You say that, and then they just kill him. So, you know, they don't really need a gank. Somewhat does manage to find a kill on BG. But Nat, of course, he is still absolutely fine. He's going to go and steal the bounty rune. We have another bit of a fight going on mid. Brex is very low. In fact, he loses his courier to a Sideblaze attack.
That is tragic.
Oh, Nat. Yeah, he's running into Brex. He's going to burn mana. Burns more mana. And look at the damage coming out from the Mana Void. That's a level 6 anti-mage killing a level 8 Death Prophet. And he's still working towards his Battle Fury. He's got quite a long way to go. Have a look at the net worths now. Anti-mage leaving the lane phase with only 3,000 gold. He's got a lot of farming to do. But no hero is that rich apart from Juju, who is very, very rich. Who needs ganks when you have V-Man, Pugner, Tutri?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Juju, he is going to dive Miles, but Miles, of course, can send Juju back. But I don't think it's quick enough. 3 hits and he's dead. Yes, there might be a shackle, but nothing's going to stop him when he's in haste. He's actually just going to TP back because he's like, well, not back. He's TPing bot immediately for a kill. Nat's in trouble because he's been Viper Striked. But somewhat, he has been slowed by Juju. He's still going for the chase. There is a TP from Debate Mail. Going to get the shackle. Oh, this could be a chance to kill Juju. Refraction charges have all gone. Goes for the shackle. Actually shackles him to Nat, but rank 1 shackle doesn't last very long. Only 2 seconds. You really need more points in shackle. I'm not a massive fan of supports leveling up more points of Wind Run. I feel like you should be maxing out, where possible, the shackle. We're going on to somewhat. Walk out the nether toxin. Look at that damage. Just needed 1 more hit. Out comes the paintbrush. Juju's going to go down. Debate Mail ends the 4 times dominating streak. Picks up 465 gold for himself. V-Man doing what he does best. He's already pushed top tower. Now he's going to push mid tower. They had to glyph it. Brex is like, leave my tower alone. You're not even a mid hero. What are you doing here? Well, Brex isn't trying to stop it.
Ult popped bottom.
Yeah, Mars will secure another kill. But V-Man would have taken another tower. TY, he says.
Cheeky.
Debate Mel is going for Meteor Hammer. That's a Nat classic on the Wind Ranger support. Because you do a Shackle. Shackle easily lasts long enough to channel the Meteor Hammer. And then you've got guaranteed damage and a very long stun. Also lets you farm if you need to. Lets you push towers. Juju's turned up. But this is not looking good for him. Does a lot of damage to Debate Mill. Doesn't get shackled, but now out comes the ultimate focused fire. Full power shot to the face. And Juju dies again. This is really not good. And now we're looking for a kill on Veteran. So it might be a return kill. Yep, there's a very, very good kill for the Radiant. So it's always kill for kill. Look at the score. 9-8. It's very close. Big Brain died drafting Viper bot to counter the TA gangs. Oh, is that, do you think, what they wanted to do? Let them get fed and then kill the TA. Enormous brain play. Does Nat have Battle Fury yet? No, he's now building treads. I don't know why he stopped building Battle Fury to get treads. I really can't work out his logic. But he is pretty low and underfarmed on this anti-mage. One of the lowest levels in the game. He's going to need a lot more space. But how well is the Sven doing? Not a lot of farm either, only 61. As Pop Mask of Madness, doing a little bit of farming. Both these cores are very poor. Yeah, everyone's poor this game apart from TA, who's quite wealthy even after dying twice in a row.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't it?
Dead.
Oh, didn't see that. Let's have a look. Somewhat, yeah.
He got ulted on by Viper.
So he's going Atos Viper, which I think is one of the strongest ways to play Viper if you're not building him like a pure core, like you might do if you're playing mid Viper. Arcanes gives you that mana regen to spam spells. Atos the anti-mage, if you can land it. Looks like there's a bit of a fight here. Debate Mel, nice stun by Midnight, and there's going to be a kill. Double edge right to the face. Another kill for the Radiant. It's 10-9. I mean, every time one team gets a kill, the other team get a kill. So it's really, really close.
Close, yeah.
Yeah, insanely close game.
Illusion.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. I feel sad for them.
Viper going for Greaves now. After his Atos, so...
Yeah, I quite like that. That's sort of playing an offlane Viper, right? Get some auras, get the Atos, so you got some disable. I guess the core Viper is to get a Mjolnir, get a Hurricane Pike, become a right clicker, but I quite like this style of Viper. I'm more of a fan of this Viper than I am a fan of playing core Viper. Out comes the Atos. Atos into the ult. Not going to use the ult, now going to pop it. Cancel it using the Glimpse. Very nice play. And there's no way V-Man's getting out of that. He may try to TP home, but I don't see him getting that. We've got the ult going on to BG as well. V-Man is still alive. BG's going to go down. I think V-Man, he finally will fall as well. 2 more kills for the Dire. It's so back and forth, this game. I literally can't tell who's ahead. Look how close the gold graph is. At one point, it was just a bit, about 2,000 gold in Radiant's favour. Then it dropped straight back down. Smoke? Yeah, I saw the smoke. Yeah. I don't know if Juju could see the smoke. Probably not. But he is running back, so he might have seen it. Yes, he had a trap. I think that might have been in the trap vision. Yeah, now he can see the mid. He saw the Crypt Swarm. Somewhat will take the tower. Look at this Viper. He's really catching up. He's the second highest level, second highest net worth. This is POS 3 Viper, remember? Doing pretty well. Nearly got the mech.
A lot of people mid. I wonder if they're going to do their own smoke. V-Man's got one.
I think so, but it might be a bit bait because every single hero... Oh no, it is nighttime and on the high ground, so I'm not actually sure if they saw it. Maybe you just wait at the rune. I think they're going to go on to Brex. Out comes the Stampede. We're running at him. We've slowed him. Oh, there is no way Brex is surviving from this stun by Midnight, and that is a full committal for Brex. But then Somewhat gets another kill. Kills Nat.
Yeah, he got ulted on by the static storm, so he couldn't get away.
Every time there's a kill, immediately there's another kill in return. I mean, it's just crazy. And look at poor Nat, 16 minutes in, he's still quite far from Battle Fury. He needs to pick up both a Void Stone and a Claymore. So about 1,000 gold to go, and now he's dead. It's really, really hard, this game. Juju, he's running around. Doesn't get shackled. It's a bit sad. Jabatemo not quite as good. Oh, veteran. He's like, I've got stun. Meteor Hammer. Doesn't quite connect.
No.
Power shot. Very, very low. Has anyone got any detection? No. Literally no detection. And he goes for a kill and Jabatemo doesn't quite get the kill. He actually pops the trap. It's not going to be enough damage unless there's a Zeus ult to accompany it, which unfortunately there isn't. But then V-Man is looking for his own kill and somewhat doesn't quite kill him. Nice use of glimpse by Miles.
The laugh by Miles. He has that bound.
He is so good at using voice lines. Miles is top tier voice line user. Nat's pretty good. He's high tier, but Miles is top tier. Veteran's alright. He did some good ones as well. It's like built-in ways to tilt people, but without actually flaming them, using voice lines that are built in. It's very important,
Yeah.
especially player-specific ones.
Yeah, the one that's also really annoying is like the global laughing one.
Yep. There's a shackle onto Nat. There's no way that's enough damage. And Nat doesn't care, like whatever. Okay, I think Nat's just going to keep farming. He's pretty close to his Voidstone. I don't think the Dire are going to disrupt his farming, is what I meant to say. V-Man just goes straight in for the burst. Obviously, it's not enough to get a kill. Oh, the Static Storm is not quite quick enough. It takes too long to build up the kinetic field, so V-Man's able to run out because he is a speedy boy.
That's not good for the Radiant.
Whoa, you get mana back when the Phantom's Embrace gets the kill. Is that what happens?
You get mana back.
Or did I make that up?
I know that if you get the Phantom Brace comes back, like it comes off cooldown.
Oh, does it? Did I make up that you get mana back? Did I just completely... I thought I saw it, but I'm almost certain I saw it.
Maybe.
I'm almost certain I saw it, but I swear I made... Did I just make that up? Doesn't... I think I made it up. I've made up a mechanic. Sorry, guys.
I was thinking that. I was like, do you?
The shackle into Meteor Hammer. He could have actually just let the Meteor Hammer go. Oh, he doesn't get stunned. He's just a little bit too fast. No, he gets slowed again. Windrun has a very long cooldown. There's no way he's going to escape here. Nice use of shackle. V-Man will eventually find the kill. 12 to 13. Close game. You know, I think this game's going to be a short game, even though it's close, because there's so much fighting. Eventually, like, a team will win. But I think it will be early because the game is running at such a fast pace. We now have Battle Fury on Nat. It took him a bit of time to get it, but he does have it now. So you're going to see his farm just go up and up and up. And I hear a bit of a kill going on mid lane. Brex trying to keep himself alive. And the glimpse sends TA back, but it's too late. They've already found a kill. Somewhat's now gone in. But I think this may be a mistake. He misses with the stroke of fate, but he is still slowed by the trap. Nat, he's going to blink in. Inkswell. They talked about it, but nice shackle. Out comes the Grimstroke. Oh, look, they're all stuck in a static storm. Out comes the Meteor Hammer. It's a lot of damage. I think Radiant are in trouble now. Instant double kill for Miles. The static storm. Absolutely huge. There goes a shackle into the Atos. And somewhat, he's going to find another kill. GG. Being kept alive by Decrepify, but he's taking so much magic damage, he will die to the power shot.
Well, you were saying, you know, that one side is going to get a lot of kills, like not even like 2 minutes ago, so...
I didn't expect Dire to win such a solid team fight. And Juju, he is starting to lose his lead. Okay, still the highest level. Doesn't have the most farm anymore. That spot now belongs safely to Veteran. He's getting pretty close to his Aghanims. He's already disassembled his Mask of Madness to make his Echo Saber. Didn't hold on to that for long. I think now they might get a return kill on somewhat. No, he's not going to die. Going to kill the silence thing on him. Oh, I think he's going to... Look at the damage Nat did. And now the exploding of the Inkswell will get the damage. Will get the kill. So BG picks up 500 gold there. Breck's got to be careful. He's only level 13 Death Prophet. He's had quite a tough game. But does he have to worry? There's a 2,600 HP level 15 Sven. Nat's trying to do what he can. Farming as fast as his little anti-mage legs can carry him. But he's got a lot of work ahead of him. And then there's more fights made. I mean, the fights made are almost endless. Jabatemo, he's one hit away from death. Just gets the wind run. What is that? So close. Literally max range, spamming the wind run. Beautiful play. Feel bad for AM without Manta Basher. Yeah, it's... Anti-Mages are weird here because he's okay at some points in the early game. But then the mid game, he is so garbage if he hasn't got his items. I don't like Anti-Mage's design for that. It looks like they're going to go on Midnight. Is he going to live? Yes, he is. BG popping the ult. Putting them together. Look at the double suck, but he's too far away. The double suck would have been cool, but just a little bit too far away, V-Man. Get a bit closer next time. Is he going for another ether lens? I'm sure he just hasn't changed his quick buy yet. He needs a blink dagger for the Sven.
He's changed it.
He has changed it. Is it blink? No, it's glimmer cape.
It's a glimmer, yeah.
Okay. Oh, he's waiting on the high ground for Jabate Bell, but it's not quite going to find it. Midnight kept thinking about going in. They did shove a ward right in their face. I don't know if they know it's there. Nat's doing quite aggressive farming.
Oh, they put the sentry outside the range.
Have they? Oh dear. Wait, there's more fights going on. Now we've got a lot of damage going to Midnight. He has been ink swab. He is stunned for such a long time. Stunned into the Meteor Hammer stun. There's no way he's going to live. Now V-Man's stuck in a static storm. Really good play from Miles, holding him in place, but V-Man's also a fast hero. I think he's going to escape. Shackle, oh, it just finds that one tree. Obviously it does. We still got a Decrepify though. The Decrepify into the power shot. He was waiting for it. Juju, he's doing a little bit of split push. And this game is all over the place. 15 to 18. Look at the gold graph. It is so close for a game that's 24 minutes. No team has had a lead yet. First tier 2 tower, second tier 2 tower goes down. So Radiant, they're winning when it comes to pushing. They will lose their mid tower now, but already losing the tier 2 tower in both the mid and the bot lane. That is more of an impact. Now Brex, he's going to pop his ult. Sven's got the Ags. Like you said, it's pretty scary. Veteran, he's used his Warcry, smashing the tower with Brex. That's a lot of armor you're giving to your team. 15 armor. And they've got a Meteor Hammer. Stuns the tower temporarily. They will find a mid tower too. Midnight's gone in. Trying to get everyone. Veteran, he's popped his ult. He's ready to stun, but he's being very patient with it. He's sacrificing that mode. Now he goes in on V-Man. Absolutely deletes him. Veteran is such a patient player. You saw that. He didn't just immediately cast his stun. He thought, who is the best target to stun? And then he found it. We've got a silence onto Nat. Can we get the stun off in time? Oh, we just don't have it. If we had the vision, we could glimpse him back, but we don't. And Nat's going to use a counterspell just in case. Blinks away again. Taking the whole team away from him. But that's another one fight for the Dire. And I think the Dire are starting to have the advantage now. Mostly because this Viper, full Guardian Greaves, full Rod of Atos, and he's already got 1,800 gold, which he can build into that pipe. Sven, now he's taken the top net worth spot. It's going back and forth. But as we know, Sven is such a scary hero. Never bet against the Sven. Sven, Ags, and level 15. That's GG. Yeah, exactly. Stormhammer dispels. What can you do when you're Pugner? Absolutely nothing is the answer. I don't know if you can dispel Refraction. No, you can't. Can you dispel Meld? No, you also can't. Okay. And Sven's hit level 18, so another rank of God Strength, go up to 210% bonus damage, because why wouldn't you always want to crit twice? 210% bonus damage is like doing a 3 times crit every single hit, and then you can still crit on top of that. Oh, Veteran's found Juju, goes in with a stun, but of course can't break through the refraction. That's what I mean by not a great hero against Templar. Veteran's actually not sure what to do, he's backing off. Been brought to half HP, already used the Warcry. Now he's going in because Miles is here. But he's got to be careful. Now he's going to go in with the stun. Does he have vision? But the stun brings him back into the static storm. He's still going to die. Maybe he's not. Oh no, this was some misplays. Misplays, and now Veteran, he's in a really tough spot. He's actually going to go down. Please tell me they find Juju. I think they will find him. No, he's still escaping. Midnight blinks in, gives him the pipe. Oh no, this is looking bad. Nice Grimstroke ult. Pugner doing a lot of burst damage. Juju's actually alive. The pipe saving him. This is a massive turnaround from the Radiant. Bit of a misplay from Miles and Veteran. Just a communication error. But you see how it completely changed the course of the entire fight. 3 kills from the Radiant. They weren't expecting to get any. And once again, this game is equalized.
I don't think Veteran is very happy at that.
Probably not.
Oh dear.
Honestly, it's so back and forth. It's just incredible.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I'm not a fan of both supports going first item Ether Lens. I feel like one of them should have gone a 4-staff or a Glimmer.
Yeah.
But you know, bit greedy. I don't feel like Grimstroke needs to rush Ether Lens.
No, I always this is me as how I play. I always just go Glimmer or staff. I look at what my other support's buying and then I
Get the opposite one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Anti-Mage and Juju back on the top net worth. So it's very up and down. I feel like Sven doesn't quite need the net worth of an anti-mage though. Like anti-mage needs a lot of items just to do his job properly. Whereas Sven, he's got the Ags, he's ready to go. They've scanned Roche, no one is in it. Dire have smoked. But there's a lot of traps in their jungle, so they've got to be careful. There's almost one on every single camp at the moment. Those are Nat illusions. Debate Mail's like, well, I'll reveal. And is revealing a good idea? It might be. No, they're not going to go on him. Breck's running forwards. We found Juju, but Juju's popped BKB. Now he's going to go on somewhat. I don't think Salt was expecting this, but Veteran, he's popped his ult. Nice static storm. That's going to keep Midnight in place. They're going to find an easy kill on Midnight. Veteran does hurt himself a lot because of the Blade Mail. Doesn't have a lot of lifesteal. So it's only one kill, and they had to commit the ults. But of course, if you've committed your Warcry and your committed to God's Strength, you might as well take Roche. You've also got Exorcism, so both Roche ults are up, and that Roche is going straight down. Debate Mail, he is going in by himself. Not sure that's the right play. Roche has now been taken out. Can you get to Debate Mail in time to save him? No, you can't. He's going to go down. Somewhat though. He's running in. Rod of Atos. Brex, he's still very fast. Why aren't they running in? I mean, V-Man is just sucking everyone. Nat, being a bit cheeky. He actually gets the glyph. Doing a bit of backdoor. What is V-Man doing?
I have no idea.
V-Man, calm yourself. Oh yeah, someone's pointed out in chat, Orb of Destruction for Templar Assassin. That makes 17. No, I'm wrong. 18 minus armor from one hero alone. What is V-Man doing? Yeah, I don't know what V-Man is doing, to be honest. But he's very confident that he's not going to die. Midnight goes in, uses his ult. I think you're dead, Miles. I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but I think you're dead. And yeah, we're going to use the Mana Boy for good measure. And that blinks straight in onto... It doesn't actually go on straight away onto Brex. Do they have the damage to burst him? Just gets the kill with the Nether Blast. Nice double kill. It's 21-21. It is still anyone's game. Radiant now have the advantage because they managed to find 2 kills. It's so back and forth. This is the most, I think, one of the closest mid games we've had, and yet it's been completely full of fighting, not just a boring AFK farm. Midnight doing a lot of damage to tower with the Retaliate. You've also got Juju with his minus armor, and you've got V-Man with the Nether Blast. They have no glyph because Nat managed to bait it out of them early. I mean, I think it's time to take your racks. Oh, they do have a repair kit. So goodbye to your range racks. Shackle, reflected. Oh, we're going in. Are we actually going to get a kill on Jabate? Yeah, I think Jabate was not going to be able to get away from that. Maybe actually he's quite a fast hero. Juju can't find the kill. Veteran's gone in, deletes V-Man. This is, at the moment, it's 4 versus 4, but Nat, he's in a lot of trouble. He's going to have to blink out. They're still trying to take out the racks. Nice shackle. I think Juju's in a lot of trouble now. He's going to get meaty how he doesn't have BKB. He is absolutely down. And thanks to the repair kit, they actually saved their melee racks. So repair kit was the perfect neutral item. And now Dire have some kills. So... very, very back and forth. You've still got Aegis on Sven, but I don't think he's got a lot of opportunities to really properly use it.
No, I was thinking when was Sven going to turn up, because he was pushing out top when they were taking the tier 3 and the range tracks. So I guess he was just split pushing until it was the right time to TP back, I guess.
Probably.
I thought he would TP back earlier before they would take a tower or something, but because he has the Aegis as well, so I thought he would just try and throw himself in to protect the towers and stuff, but I guess not.
Seems that way. Let's have a look at the player levels. 14 is the lowest level, and 22 is the highest. Highest level's actually on Nat's anti-mage. He's managed to go from the poorest here in the game to the richest. This is only a 30-minute game, so he's only had Battle Fury for about 11 minutes right now. Nice shackle. Shackle into Meteor Hammer, into Power Shot. That's a lot of damage coming out, and now comes out the Focus Fire. Goodbye. And Nat is thinking, oh, he actually gets the Manta, but he doesn't get the counterspell off. Now we've used the Stampede. We're going on to Miles. Nice Guardian Greaves used. We don't have the ultimate from Veteran. I think nothing else is going to be found there. Rex is going in, trying to get Midnight. He pops his own BKB. We've got the Shackle onto V-Man. Shackle into the Sven stun. Absolutely nowhere you're living, V-Man. V-Man's going to go down. We're still chasing Midnight. We've got slows on him. Brex actually going to pop his ult to go even faster. He's running in Spirit Siphon. Trying to do what he can. Brex is taking a lot of damage from Juju. Got to be careful. Out comes the Sven stun. BKB to dodge it, but look at the damage coming out from those ghosts. It is very, very high. Juju, he's just going to live though. But now they have Exorcism. This is a complete reversal. Dota tennis at its finest. Sorry, toggling all the cameras, not sure which one was which. You've got the Meteor Hammer, that helps you push. No repair kit, and Brex, he's getting the most out of his max rank ult. He's going to take the racks. First proper racks taken from the Dire. And now look at the gold again. Look at the gold graph. It's never gone above 4,000. 32-minute game. Going to keep talking about it because it's so incredible. I think you have everything ready for the Abyssal Blade from Nat. And he's going to be happy with that item, allowing him to pull some kills on supports by himself. Nice and easy. Of course, you've got a level 21 Sven. He is pretty strong. He's got the Orb of Destruction, so minus armor on the Sven. Not something you want to be hit by. They've used the smoke on the Radiant. Nat has this Abyssal Blade, so he's really happy with smoke. He's going to think about getting an easy pick off, and I think he's going to find Mars. And look how quickly he gets that kill. Just incredibly fast.
Just got his axe up for his side.
He's got Ags. Ooh, Ags on Disruptor. One of the most game-changing Ags in the entire game, I reckon. If he can get a nice static storm off, he can stop literally everything. Get Anti-Mage in there. Can't Abyssal out. Can't Manta. You know, you can't use Pipe. Can't use Glimmer. Can't use Blade Mail. Can't use BKBs. Such a strong item. What has Debate Mode gone?
Aegis has expired as well. On the Sven.
I don't know about going Oxring Core on a support Wind Ranger. Is it that useful an item? I guess more shackles?
Yeah,
he has got all the shackle talents, hasn't he? Minus 2 second shackle cooldown. He'll go the shackle shot duration.
Oh no! The shackle shot cooldown with Octarine. I've seen this happen. I've seen this before.
Is it perma-stun?
Yeah.
Oh, with the Meteor Hammer, it definitely will be. I guess he can go from shackle to Meteor Hammer to shackle, and he can actually have like at least a 7 or so second stun. That must be the meme.
Oh my god, it's horrible. Like, yeah. Oh my god.
Okay, well, I mean, there's always status resistance that you can pick up. There's a lot of heroes all over the place. The game has slowed down a little bit. Nat is nearly level 25 on this anti-mage. That allows him to pick up a lot more magic resist or a very low cooldown ultimate. Both talents very strong. What is he bringing in? No, that's not him. That's Juju. Juju going for Daedalus. Nat going for an unknown item at this stage. Not sure what he will go for, to be honest. Could consider a butterfly. It's always an interesting option against the Sven, because Sven misses his attacks on you.
Rue.
Oh, out comes a fight. The shock dart has been used. Oh, a lot of damage coming out from the Dire, but Nat manages to find a kill. It's just all over the place. Nat is low, but they're doing damage to Brex. Brex has his ult up. Is it enough to kill Nat? I don't think it is, so he's been ATOS'd. Out comes the Sven stun, instantly deletes Fearman. I think they're going to get Nat as well. Yeah, this is a full wipe. And BG, there's no way he's going to escape now. Yes, he might have the Glimmer Cape. Nice try and juke. They see where he's gone. Goodbye, Glimmer Cape. And Veteran with the 8,000 billion trillion gazillion range Stormhammer will find the full wipe. This is the first proper fight that's actually happened this game. Where one team have really, really dominated it and actually got a good amount of gold. Now they are in the lead by 5,000 gold. They may actually just go for the win. They're going to force at least 3 buybacks. There's 1. There's 2. Is it going to be 3? It may be 3 buybacks. I think it's going to have to be. Because they're still going for the win. Yep, they got all 3 buybacks. And have you seen the net worth lead went from 5k to 10k gold just from that. They're going on somewhat. Is this the right hero to go on? He's a very tanky hero. And yeah, they're just going to take him because the rest of the Dire, they weren't ready to fight. They said, we don't have Sven BKB, we don't have his ult, we don't have Brex ult. Sorry, somewhat. We're going to have to let you go. But they did get 3 buybacks for that. So that puts Sven back on top of the net worth because Anti-Mage had to buy back. Also, it means if they win a fight now, they win the game straight up.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Veteran just playing safe, running back into the base. Level 25 is a very, very good talent for Sven as well. Because you can get the God Strength damage, 50% more. It's basically like having rank 4 in your ultimate. Because, you know, what Sven needed was just a little bit more damage.
Thank you, Ice Rock.
What's Snap building? Scardy, yeah, okay. Oh, it's still a very intense game. 9k gold can go either way. But I feel like I was always rooting for the Dire. Well, not rooting for them, but I predicted the Dire just because of the Sven. Although I think more people
Yeah.
predicted the Radiant. I mean, Nat is level 25 on this anti-mage. He went for the magic resist talent, interestingly enough, putting him at 73% base magic resist. That does stop a lot of damage coming out from... actually, I'm not sure there's a lot there. A little bit of Death Prophet damage, but that's negligible. Storm Hammer Stun, again, negligible. Wind Ranger, Power Shot. Viper is the main one. Maybe Disruptor, but I feel like maybe going low cooldown Mana Void might have been better. Although, to be honest, these fights are over in 20 seconds. They're so quick. Daedalus for Sven. So anyone he sees is getting instantly deleted. Just God Strength into stun, and you can say goodbye. Remember the good old days when Sven's had to buy like Armlet and Blink and had to blink on your face and stun you and didn't do a lot of damage. Now they just press R and Q and you're dead from 100%. Spell Prism, very nice item.
Ooh, who was that going on though?
Everyone is so close to each other. Sven's gone stunned himself away. There may be a fight breaking out. Sven's got a little bit of distance to go. Juju blinks in. I'm not sure that was the good play. He's popped the BKB. He's in the static storm. He already got the BKB off. Instantly kill out Miles. So it's already a 4 versus 5. Brex is going to pop his ult and they're chasing him. But Veteran, he's already found a kill. I think he may find another BG. Yep, he's going to go down too. We've got the kill on Juju. This is not looking good for the Radiant. They don't have buybacks either. Blink away from both heroes. And that, of course, he can blink. No problem. Low cooldown. And now we have both God Strength and Exorcism up again. That's going to be a very free Roche. And you know that there's no buyback on Juju.
It's like deja vu. Sven ult up, DPO, Roshan.
It is. I think we may go on that. We don't have the
pick it
glimpse.
up.
No, we don't. Breck's going to take it.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure either of those heroes really need it a lot because they're both very cooldown based. I would have liked to see it on Viper, but whatever. Nat has done a very, very good job at split pushing. He took out both mid waves. He's now taken out top. If he goes straight for the racks, immediately gets 2 TPs back. Waits the absolute maximum amount of time.
I hate split pushing anti-mages. It pisses me off.
Well, that's well, it's anti-mage, isn't it?
It is true, it's true.
And he's like, oh, I'm going back in, actually. I think he's going to look for a kill on Debate Mail. He can definitely go for it.
Oh.
He should go for it. Absolutely no mana on Debate Mail. Look how much mana he's lost. Go for the kill. Ah, he's playing way too safe. Yeah, he just takes the racks and just leaves. I mean, this is the team who lost the team fight. And he just walks in and takes racks for free. No problem. I mean, that's anti-mage for you, right? Nat with very, very high impact. Now you do have level 25 Sven, though. Huge damage. Going for the
Got
Satanic.
6k gold, this anti-mage. No buyback, so...
Oh, we've got the Atos. Do we have the ult? Yes, we have the ult. Static Storm. Out comes the Sven stun. Goodbye. Trying to heal him. In fact, they can't see him. Please tell me that someone has some detection. Oh my god, guys. Buy some detection for God's sake. One Glimmercate from a support saving his anti-mage from an entire team. Nat. Whoa, that TP out. No, that was not the play, Nat. And Debate cracks a little cheeky smile in the cam.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
There's no way they should have got away. Now he is dead for 2 whole minutes. So I think it's time for the Dire to do something, right? Level 25 on this Viper. He's gone for Nether Toxin Silences. Probably an obvious choice, right? Taking almost no damage.
Oh my god! I actually thought he was going to get out, honestly.
If he got out, it would have been so sad for the Dire. Because they committed so much for that. He should have just kept running, yeah.
Oh my
I feel like they
God.
may go for the win again. I mean, if I were them, I'd just go for the win, right? But we'll see. Yeah, they might be too scared. I mean, they've got cheese. I was one shot the creeper. They've got cheese. Do they have Aegis? Yes, they have Aegis. They've got Exorcism. They've got everything. Just go. Pop God's Strength. It lasts 40 seconds, for God's sake. Why are you waiting, man? Go for it. There's the God's Strength. As soon as the Fortify goes out. Juju, why is he here? Oh, and Sven's like, goodbye, V-Man. Instant stun. Juju's going to go down next. No buyback on Juju either. Yes, you have buyback on Pugner, but I don't think it's going to be enough. You might have Crimson Guard the towers, but Sven has about 60k damage. He's going to find an instant double kill with his crit. Midnight doing what he can, but he is held in place. And finally, that's going to be a GG. Veteran's going to eat the cheese for good measure. He can now swap in the Reaver, and it is GG, 41 minutes. So, you know, it was, for a game that was this close, I was right. The game isn't actually that long because there was just so many fights. It was non-stop action. Absolutely insane game. And that was a GG.
Yeah. Oh my god. Right, let's have a look at this graph.
We'll have a look at the graph. Just go on the multicam again, in case just want to have a look at everyone. The final time.
God. I'll take my...
The experience graph and the gold graph, which we'll show in a moment, was very, very close. You can see that, or we're about to see. I'm going to show it in just a minute. That it just goes up and down, up and down, up and down. Never goes more than about 5k until the last 10 minutes of the game, and then finally the Dire conclusively win. But it was a very back and forth game. I would never bet against the Sven. He was picked in 2 games. He basically solo carried 2 games. I mean, Nat tried really hard. You had some great fights from Midnight, engaging, and Juju doing really well in the early game. But in the end, it just didn't matter. Sven is such a strong hero, and Veteran played it well. Credit to him as well. Let's have a look at that graph because everyone wants to see that. So close. It was anyone's game up till about 32 minutes, and then down. You're right, my mic does have more RGB. Viper carried pretty hard. That's true. Viper created a lot of space, which was, very handy. So the Viper offlane, I still would have liked to have seen it mid to stop GG having such an early start. But for some reason, they wanted to draft Deathblock mid and Viper offlane, and it still worked out. Viper, he had a lot of impact in this game. So everyone who kept going bot just kept dying.
Yeah, that's what Dragons initially just put. They all seem to go bot and die.
Everyone just walked in like a conveyor belt and just ran into Viper, and someone was like, kill, thank you very much. Highest hero damage? Actually, it was quite a low hero damage game, seeing how long the game was. The highest hero damage in the game was actually Juju, followed by V-Man. So, a low hero damage game because the fights were so instant and rapid. There wasn't a chance for these long, prolonged fights with high damage. And that'll be it.